Hello my fellow Wastelanders, I am more to me for life, and we are back with Fallout 4 Challenge builds. And today we are actually in Oberland Station. And I am going to give you an update on this build. This is after 1 day of building. And let's go ahead and take a glance at what we have got so far. And I don't want to necessarily tell you precisely what the build is just yet. Probably with the next one, that way I've got a little bit of the decoration in and a little bit of the texturing in. What I do want to do is go to Flycam and let you get a look around. Let me see if I can do this really slow. Go up a little bit more. There we go. That's a decent size. And I've done a lot of retexturing to the actual land around this place to make this building feel more like it's actually belonging here. Ah, trees! Get out of the trees! There we go. There's a lot of mountainside here. If I can get in here closer out of the trees. Okay, there we go, there we go. Alright, a lot of mountainside, very rocky. And I tried to use the stones and stuff that match the terrain around here, but some of them just simply don't match. And since I don't know how to use the workshop thing, I can't change like the texture of it or anything like that. It's just going to have to stand out a little bit more. It's not like every stone in every place looks exactly the same. And there are a couple of walls missing right there. There's going to take some modification, so they're going to wait till I go back inside. But basically, I took this prefab building right here, which is actually part of the Egret Tours Marina, and then built off of that. And I tried using the same kind of texturing, the brick texturing buildings, for the rest of the build as well. And then there's going to be a lot more wood mixed in with it, but it's not in there just yet. Let me back out so you can actually get the full view of how this looks. It looks, instead of like Oberland Station, it kind of looks like a village on a mountainside kind of thing, which is kind of the feel I was going for. Okay, now that I have given you the full view around it, let us actually take a look through it. And this is going to be either a storage building or a shop. I haven't quite decided, but I'm kind of working on the concept of a covered wagon. Not quite done with it, though I have figured out how to mod angles. Those things were horizontal, now they're vertical. It's taking a little getting used to, but I'm figuring it out. And I'm not sure what this thing is going to be hitched to, but I will figure that out soon enough too. And we have got a wall here for privacy. And next time I do an update on this one, I'll let you know why the privacy is important. But right now, just understand it's private. So let's go all the way in. There's the original building. Right back here. Wonderful little sitting area, possibly even a security area over here. I'm not quite sure, but a great view. And definitely a great overlook of the pass right through here. And let's go inside. In here is going to be a bar, tables, and all of that. And this is going to be like a check-in area, and you will understand checking in for what in this area. Just understand it's going to require a password. Then we're going to go up here. And I don't know how this particular structure right here is going to work. This is just kind of a rough in an idea. I'm probably going to tear all this down for some better walkways, but I haven't done it yet. This is just kind of my way of getting down here, so I don't die. And that's that whole structure. Some of it's not supported, and I'm not even sure that it's going to stay there, so I'm not really caring about it. This area, I think, is going to be like a courtyard area. I don't want to hide the fireplace that's here, so I'm thinking maybe a courtyard. And let me see if I can back up. This is the full building in the back. Now this is going to be textured up with some wood pieces and some covering of windows and things like that. And this is probably going to be a Potter. I don't know why there's a gap right there, but I'm going to fix all of that. As I said, this is kind of a... Well, I don't know if I said it on this one, but this is my first day of building, so there's still a lot of stuff that has to be worked out, a lot of things that'll probably get moved, shifted, some pieces that are sitting weird. I don't know what's going on right there. I'll fix that later. Anyway, very, very large building, and as I said, I gotta fill this gap and the top gap. The short pieces of these bricks is too small, and the bigger pieces are too big, and I'm trying to make sure I don't accidentally clip them through the building in front. And this is me just throwing everything down and trying to make sure it fits. And I've got a hovering staircase here, which will be fixed later. And then, of course, a hallway down that way. Oh, 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 oh. There we go. I'm gonna get it in a minute. And let's see, this one will probably offer a good view after it's all said and done with. This one's got a great view of the outside as well, so probably a sitting area over here is what I'm thinking. And then we've got this top part that will probably be like a patio, garden, something area up here. And this is kind of a sitting area slash waiting area. And then we've got the long hallway up here as well. And as I said, gap over here for the same reason there's a gap down there. I will go back and fix that later. I just wanted to go ahead and be able to show you. That must be what is causing the bulge down there at the bottom. I'm gonna have to figure out a way of fixing that. I don't know how yet, just somehow. And this is gonna be a better staircase, just this is here so I can get back and forth to do some building. Alright, and that is pretty much all I've gotten so far. This has taken me a few hours to throw together, as these particular pieces don't like to clip in the same way that they're supposed to on, say, the wood or even the concrete. They don't quite sit like they're supposed to. And some clipping of stuff up there as well that's going to have to be fixed. Some busted out windows that'll probably be boarded up, or heck, might even find some glass to throw in there on a couple of them. But that is the building, and I'm thinking this is probably like an old government building that is sitting here. At least in my mind that's what it is. And the one up front was probably a post office. And after the war, it was kind of taken over by something else, which I can't tell you just yet because there's no decoration. And I want it to be a little bit of a surprise. So I won't say anything yet, and it's killing me because I want you to know, because it's cool. But, there it is. This is my first day worth of work. Hovering buildings, clipping through, vibrating things, and all. I just wanted to kind of give you an update on what I've got going so far. I hope to have the next one up in just a couple more days, as I really don't have a whole lot of other things planned. I'm hoping to get a whole lot more building done on this, and we shall see. Now, those of you who are waiting on the second episode of the origin of Psycho Mistress, it is already partially recorded, and I've got a couple of more clips that I need to do, and then that recording will come out. It's just going to take a bit of editing. So that one is definitely in the works. Not too far out either. And that is all I've got for today. I hope you all have a wonderful day, a wonderful night, and a wonderful 5 o'clock somewhere. Bye-bye!